stuck. But before I read my story, I want us to talk about what the word stuck means. All right, now let me show you something. I've got a Post-it note. And how does it feel on the back? Can you guess?
Sticky.
It's sticky. So I'm going to stick the Post-it note on my board. So now my note is what?
Sticky.
It's sticky and it is stuck to the board. Now what does that mean? It's stuck to the board. Tamaya, what do you think? All right, sometimes stuck may mean that you can't get out. What does it mean right here? My sticky note is stuck to the board. What does that mean? Ryan, what do you think?
It's not going to come off.
It's not going to come off because there's something holding it onto the board. And in this case, it's this sticky stuff.
Like a stick.
And I'm gonna leave this here, and then this afternoon, if you want to feel the sticky stuff on my sticky note, you can. I'll just put 2 or 3. No, because someone else may want to look at it.
What about 4?
All right, so that's a good definition of stuck. If something's stuck on something else, then it's not going to come off. So this is called Santa's Stuck. This has 2 authors. It's written by Rhonda Galler Green, and it's just one, and it's illustrated by Henry Cole. Henry Cole. So he's the one that drew what?
The picture.
The pictures. And what did the author do? What did the author do, Ian? The illustrator draws the pictures. What does the author do? Yes, the author writes the story. So Rhonda Green wrote the story. So I want you to put your best listening ears on as I read Santa's Stuck. This book is dedicated, it says, for Matt, Aaron, Leanna, and Brad. Merry Christmas. Love, Mom. So this author is a mom just like I am, and just like your moms are. So she wrote this story and dedicated it to her own children. Toys are nestled, tree lights glow, stockings stuffed, marched in a row. Santa sighs. Can you sigh with me? It's time to go. Gathers up his giant sack, spies a note and a Christmas snack. Give Miss More Than Me 2 sign if you leave Santa a snack on Christmas Eve. Oh, just give me 2 sign. Jewel, what kind of snack do you leave Santa on Christmas Eve?
Angel cookies.
Angel cookies. One more day. What kind of snack do you leave?
Milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies. Boys and girls have been so kind. They left sweets for him to find. His suit feels rather snug. Now, if something is snug, is it loose or tight?
Tight.
Tight. Snug means tight. Santa shrugs a jolly shrug. One more cookie couldn't hurt. This light snack will be dessert.
And cookies. I like cookies. Dessert?
Dessert is what you eat at the end of the meal. You know, like lots of times our lunchroom will give you a cup of fruit, and I'll say that's your dessert. Put first things first, eat your food first, and save your fruit for dessert. Dessert is what we eat at the end of the meal. Santa rests his weary feet, munches on a scrumptious treat. Nibble, nibble, tasty crumbs, licks the frosting from his thumbs. Smacks his lips on fruitcake too, wolfs the whole thing, chomp, chomp, chew. Chocolate fudge, he sneaks a piece, can't resist, he has a feast.
A feast is like a little party.
Okay, a feast is what kind of meal? Is it a little meal or a
Big
feast? Is a big meal. Belly, ready? Belly budges. Santa stops. Uh-oh, look, a button pops. Restless reindeer, cold wind blows. Up the chimney, Santa goes. Suddenly, a sound is heard. Rap, tap, tap, and one wee word. Help! Little ones tucked in their beds, candy cane dreams in their heads. Slumber on, don't hear a peep, but dog bolts upright from his sleep. Bravely pit-pats down the stair, sees boots kicking in the air. Did you see how his boots are hanging down?
Yeah, like we
Santa whispers, I'm stuck tight. Dog helps, push with all his might. No luck, Santa's stuck. Meanwhile, reindeer heed the plea, form a chain, then pull on 3. So now look, dog is pushing Santa up the chimney, and the reindeer, see, they've got these long ropes, and they're pulling. So dog is pushing from underneath, and reindeers are pulling up above. And look, here's a little speech bubble. Santa's saying, I'm stuck tight. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donder, Blitzen, Rudolph too. They all heave-ho as one dog pushes down below. No luck.
Miss Moore,
Santa's stuck.
Miss Moore, look at Rudolph. His nose is red.
I see.
Why is their nose red?
Mama
Why is
cat.
it supposed to be red?
Mama cat wakes from her nap. Here's that help and rap tap tap. Sees that Santa's in a fix. Calls her kittens 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meow. Reindeer, dog, kittens, cat. Pull like this. Push like that. No luck. Santa's stuck. Ho, ho, ho. A tiny mouse stirs inside his tiny house. Push, pull, push, pull. Scampers out to lend a hand. Santa gives the go command. So Santa's trying to tell them what to do to help them get
That's
unstuck.
where my star would go.
All right, so look. Push, pop. Whoosh. Did they get him out?
Yeah.
Reindeer harness up their gear. Back inside his Christmas sleigh. Santa shouts, now dash away.
He shouldn't eat so much.
Then he waves and soars from sight. Merry Christmas and good night. All right, let's talk about it for just a minute. Santa had a problem in our story. Now think about it. What was Santa's problem? Think for just a minute, because I want you to partner talk. I want you to partner talk. So watch me. I'm going to pair you off. Ready? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Nevaeh and Jewel. And then Brody, Araya, and Dad. Kevin, talk with Ansel. All right, think about the problem of the story. Watch my fingers. I want you to count for 5 seconds without saying a word. Watch my fingers. You and your partner are going to discuss Santa's problem. Talk.
Okay. He got stuck in June because he ate the
It's your turn. Scrooge.
Okay.
This Scrooge switching now. The third person dog. What's Santa's problem?
He fell out.
Class, class.
Yes.
Hands and eyes.
Hands and eyes.
Hands and eyes.
Hands and eyes.
Ian. Okay, it's Ian's turn. Ian, what was Santa's problem? What did you and your partner talk about? What was Santa's problem in the story? What happened to Santa? They were trying to push him because why? Santa was stuck. I love the way you use our new word. Brody, can you add anything else to that? Why do you think Santa got stuck, Brody? What do you think? Would you like your partner to help you? Brody? Araya, why do you think Santa got stuck?
Because he ate too much.
Santa ate too much. Give Araya the Me Too sign if you think that's Santa's problem. I think you're right. I think Santa had eaten too much.
He ate too
Now,
much junk.
boys and girls, what do you think this is?
Chimney.
A chimney. Now, where do we find chimneys? Raise your hand if you can tell me, where do we find a chimney? So, Maya, where do we find a chimney? On top of a house. Now, I need to know, does every house have a chimney?
No.
No?
I don't have a chimney.
My house doesn't have a chimney because I don't have a fireplace. Only houses that have fireplaces, Araya, have chimneys.
Class.
Class,
Yes.
class.
Yes, yes.
Are chimneys big around or are they kind of small? They're kind of small. If you bought a fire in your fireplace, where does the smoke go? The smoke goes up the chimney. So if the smoke goes up the chimney, then it's going where? Once it's up the chimney, it's up in the air. If you didn't have a chimney, where would the smoke go?
In your house.
In your house. Would you be safe?
No.
No. So the smoke goes up through the chimney. Now, we talked about Santa's problem. Santa got what?
Stop.
Santa got stuck. So let me show you. I pulled out our little quiet mouse, and I've got a chimney. Now look at the size of my chimney, and look at the size of our quiet mouse. Do you think our mouse can go through the chimney without getting stuck?
Yeah.
Let's try it and see. Ryan, would you drop our quiet mouse down our chimney and let's see what happens? All right, you may have to give him a little push. What do you think?
Stuck.
Do you think he would get stuck every time?
Yeah.
But do you think eventually he could pull out pretty easily?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really don't think he would get stuck because I didn't have any trouble getting him out. So I think he could just slide on through. All right, so look at the size of the mouse. But look, I also pulled out a gingerbread. What do you think about this gingerbread? Think it's going to get stuck? Let's see. Ian, try to put the gingerbread in our chimney. Uh-oh, what's the problem, Ian?
He's
He's sticking. Why is he sticking?
in the chimney.
Because the gingerbread is what? Too
Big.
heavy or too big? All right, let's push him in just a little bit.
I can see.
All right, now, does the gingerbread have a problem?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
He's stuck.
The gingerbread is stuck just like who? Just like Santa got stuck. Now, you told me that Santa's problem was that he ate too much food. So I want you to think, without talking, think about what Santa could do so next year, next Christmas, he doesn't get stuck in the chimney. Think, watch my fingers. You are going to partner talk again with the same partner. I want you and your partner to talk about what Santa could do to keep from being too large for the chimneys next Christmas. Ready? Talk.
Okay. No, me. Then, okay, when my mama used to give us
So what did Santa do?
one day,
How could he solve his problem? That was his problem because why did he get stuck in the chimney? He was eating too much food, so what did Santa need to do? The animals pushed him up, but what can Santa do? What can Santa do to solve his problem? What did we talk about in Christmas? Ryan, go to your seat, please. What does Santa need to do? Alright, but to get up the chimney, he's got to get water. Brody, what do you do when we go to the gym? What do you do when you go to the gym? Exercise. Do you think maybe Santa needs to exercise? Boys and girls, if you have not switched on, switch. Alright, so now you're thinking, right, Santa needs to exercise. What else does Santa need to do? Alright, well, can you think of something else Santa can do?
We don't have a chimney, so maybe just stay down.
Alright, class.
Yes.
Alright, let's see what you came up with. Let's see what you decided Santa can do so he won't get stuck next year. Let's see. He's not here. Kevin, what's one thing Santa could do so he doesn't get stuck next year?
Doesn't eat too much food.
He doesn't eat too much food. Maybe he needs to go on a exercise. Yes, he could exercise. And what's that word that we say in America when we need to lose a weight? We need to go on a journey. Journey's a long trip. You could exercise and go on a long trip. Have you ever heard your mom say, I need to go on a diet and lose some weight? Have you ever heard your moms or dads say that?
My mom's always on a diet.
All right. So, if your class, if your mom says, I need to go on a diet, that means that she needs to eat less and to eat healthier food. She needs to make smarter choices when she's eating food. So maybe that's what Santa needs to do. All right, if you will look right here, I've got a little video you're going to watch before we do an activity at our desk. All right, I'm going to fix it back.
Wait for me.
Silence was broken when these words were spoken.
Was Santa stuck?
Yeah.
Santa's stuck up in the chimney.
And there the reindeer pulling out.
Christmas till we set them free. Last spring he started to diet. Through the summer he stuck by
See,
it.
there's our word diet.
Appetite was faded to him.
So look, he doesn't eat.
Cause his wife started baking
Uh-oh.
Christmas candy making. Now look at the shape he's in.
What happened?
We Santa stuck up in the chimney. We gotta push. There'll be no Christmas till we set them free. This is becoming a disaster if we don't free it fast. The day will dawn and children everywhere will be. The house is full of neighbors crying, dogs are howling, children crying. Get them out of here so I can get some sleep. We gotta Santa's stuck up in the chimney. We gotta There'll be no Christmas till we set them free. Cause Santa's stuck up in the chimney.
Finally got him out this morning. All right, boys and girls. So we've talked about the word stuck. So you know if something is stuck, is it easy or hard to get out of something? It's hard to get out. And we've also learned about the word chimney. And if you have a fireplace, you've got to have a what? A chimney, so the smoke will go up out of your house. Perfect. Now, this morning, earlier, you made your Santa, and he's stuck in the chimney. So you have a writing assignment that you're going to do. This says, if Santa was stuck in my chimney, I would, think about it for a minute. If Santa was stuck in my chimney, I would, take your lips and do this. I want you to lock them because I don't want anyone else to know what you would do to help Santa. Would you push? Would you push him? Would you pull him? Would you tug on him? Would you help him out? Would you call someone to help you? What would you do if Santa were to get stuck in your chimney? I want you to think about it. You got the thought in your mind? All right. Give me a thumbs up when you've got the thought in your mind. When you know what you would do if Santa got stuck in your chimney. When you have that thought in your mind, you are going to go to your desk and you are going to write that thought down. And once you've written, if Santa was stuck in my chimney, I would. So you're going to complete the sentence. What would you do? And then down here, you're going to draw a picture. If you need to write 2 sentences, I would love for you to write 2 sentences. If you can answer the question in 1 sentence, that's okay with me because see, the first part of the sentence is already written. You're just going to finish this sentence. If Santa was stuck in my chimney, I would. Think about what you would do. All right, if you are a boy, I want you to tiptoe to your desk. Let's see. Oh, wait, girls.
What does this word mean?
It's easy. Okay, then you need it. You You've got work to do. You'll just have to write right here. You have to write right here. Okay, this was extra. You don't need this. I love the way Veda went straight to her desk and started working. Araya has started working right away. You can put it back on. Boys and girls, if you're not sure how to spell a word, I want you to segment the word. Segment it, write the sounds that you hear. Write the sounds that you hear. I need you in your seat. Great. Have you started yet? I would what?
What? No. Stop. Santa stuck the tree.
Alright, what would you do? Okay, so you rewrite this. If Santa was stuck in a chimney, I would, what would you do to help him? And second, I would put all I would help. Okay, I say help. Okay, is this supposed to be Santa? Okay, this is and up. 7 minutes. And up. You can do that. Alright, Santa was stuck in my chain. I would. What would you do? Alright, and right here, right. Help. Help. I would. What? Okay, now I'm not saying help. Let's see. Huff. Okay, you have an H and you erase it. It's an H. Okay, listen. Huff. What's that? Huff. E. Like elevator. So right here, put an E. You didn't have to erase it all. You were on the right track. Alright. Huff. Huff. L. What do you do? Huff. L. What's that sound? Good. Write it down.
My neck is bleeding.
Just a straight line down. Huff. L. What do you hear at the end? P. Good. Now you're on the right track. Just keep going. You're doing great. You think what?
I made the line.
Okay, that's fine. I see. Huff. L. I need that last sound. Huff. L. What's that right there supposed to be? Mm-hmm. L. how would you help him? Alright, so if Santa was stuck in my chimney, I would help. So put a period, because that would be the end. And then write, I would call. Who would you call? Who would you call for help?
Reindeer.
Who do you think you could call to help push him out? Who do you know that would help push him out?
Reindeer.
Your uncle? Alright, then right. Right, you would call your uncle.